Hey, Virgo, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your August 2022 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Virgo and take a look at the key themes that are showing up for you in the month of August. We'll also take a look and see what your soul really wants you to question at this time to help you move forward, grow, thrive, heal, and bring in more abundance. And lastly, we'll get messages from your spiritual team. So just a friendly reminder, Virgo, these are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, beautiful. You have an extra card that came out here with career, so I'm excited to share this with you. But first off, we have action. So this is about you taking charge, Virgo. This is about forward movement here. I feel like it's forward movement in your career since you do have that showing up here, but this could be any area of your life where you're finally moving forward after a time of maybe feeling a little bit complacent or feeling stuck. This does talk about full speed ahead. It talks about maybe even your wild side, letting yourself kind of put yourself out there to new adventures, new ideas, new relationships. This is about hustle as well, motivation and energy. So if you've been lacking that ambition or that drive, you're going to sense this motivation. It's almost like kicking in, like a brand new battery pack, right? You're boom, you're off. And I feel like you're going to really enjoy this new sense of energy that August brings for you. You're taking action. Some of you may be moving, you may be starting a new job, you're really growing in a business aspect here. There may be some new creative ideas that start from A to B but go to Z really quickly for you here. I also feel like other people are noticing you, Virgo, for your work or for your beauty or your charm or your creativity. There's some wonderful hidden talents and gifts that you have here. And I feel like more than one, because I'm getting 1, 2, and 3. So there could be quite a few things, projects, or people that are noticing you during the month here of August. Now we have intuition showing up. Your intuition is on point. I feel like you've been tuning in more, and that's actually what's helping give you this motivation. A lot of you are divine channels. Your crown chakra may be really opening up strong this month. If you have any sort of tingling in that top area of your head, if even sometimes there may be a tiny bit of pressure on that third eye chakra, that can just be your guides or spirit trying to get your attention, because there's some really great ideas coming in here, and spirit wants you to live and lead your best life. And that's what this action card is all about. So pay attention to that voice within. Pay attention to the synchronicities that are taking place, your gut instincts. Some of you may be using divination tools to gain clarity yourself as well. Maybe it's oracle cards, tarot cards. It could be even pendulums, crystals, anything of that nature. I feel like some of you may actually be carrying around chunks of citrine, whether you're carrying them in your purse, your wallet, your bra, your socks, whatever this is. That citrine, I feel like, is working in your favor this month, or in the month of August. There's an awareness here. An awareness that you're moving forward in success, that there is some sort of hustle and ambition that is almost taking over here. So that may be your main focus in the month of August, is trusting that intuition, but taking that bold leap forward. Now, your final cards here for your theme, I just love that these two are coming together here, because you have Bliss, which is one of the best cards in this whole deck. It's like the sun card in tarot, and it says heaven on earth, happiness, sunshine. It's the card of unconditional love, but it's also the card of wish fulfillment and freedom. It is the big yes card. So if you've been asking yourself, should I move forward in this job, this career? Am I going to get that promotion? Am I going to move forward regarding my finances? I feel like, yes, this is the month for you. Now, when the career card shows up, this can be all about climbing the ladder. It can be about advancement, job changes. It can be about promotion, bonuses this month, as well as side hustle. And you do have the hustle energy coming in with this action card. So I feel like business is going to be very, very good for you, but also I feel like the money coming in is going to allow you to do something, Virgo, that you've wanted, or to buy something that you've wanted here, whether this is a new home or a new vehicle or a new vacation. But this is going to allow you to live comfortably, I feel, as well. There's just a sense of excitement, a sense of positivity and renewal that I feel for you. Even though there's a hustle, it's not the 10 of Wands where, oh, I'm feeling the weight of the world on my shoulders here. But I feel like it's an exciting energy of moving forward, taking action, and making money along the way. So I'm just going to clarify here this action card. What is this action card all about? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're being very resourceful as well. I feel like you're putting your money in all of the right places. The Queen of Pentacles is very abundant. She's very homey, practical, down to earth, and her life is filled with physical beauty, physical pleasures, and other people really enjoy the fruits of your labor as well. So let's just take a look and get one more card regarding the action. And the Queen of Pentacles is all about her coin. Now you have the Three of Wands. There is brand new opportunities for growth here. This is the card of an expansion here, expansion of the mind, expansion of finances. There are some really wonderful ideas going on in your mind regarding your career, regarding your sense of purpose, regarding your vision, your projects. I really love this because you are staying optimistic about your investments here, and that optimism is driving you forward, Virgo. So let's just get one more. And next we have Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're moving towards something that is way more fulfilling. And in return, it's also more financially lucrative. So whatever direction you are heading towards this month, it's going to pay off. The Eight of Cups says you're moving on. You're walking away from something that maybe you've hit a glass ceiling. Maybe there is no more growth, but you're rising up here. You're climbing that ladder. So I really love this for you. And I feel like it has to do with your career. Now, let's just take a look and see what this heaven on earth, this bliss energy is all about before we dive into the soul's truth. What do we have here for bliss? Heaven on earth, happiness, sunshine. Some of you may be able to work remotely. Maybe you're able to work from a place that feels like you're heaven on earth. You're able to move, or you're able to afford to do that, to move to a place that you want, or to retire comfortably as well. We have the Queen of Swords energy. This is Libran energy here. So I feel like you're using your head. You're staying in that logical mindset regarding your career, but you're doing something really important with your money this month, and your money is going to pay off because there was some sort of loss in the past regarding possibly finances. Now, it could be emotions as well. You felt like you may have missed out, or something was going a little bit slower than you had hoped here with the Five of Cups. But I feel that Five of Cups, you're finally allowing yourself to move past and yeah, heal your money dynamic, heal some sort of loss that had occurred for you in the past. Now you're finally able to feel like you're on that forward path here, because what do we have? King of Wands and Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're getting yourself out of some sort of self-restriction, something that was difficult. The Eight of Swords can feel like you're trapped and stuck, but the fact that it's in reverse, you're unloosening those, and you're breaking free from something you felt trapped in. And the King of Wands says that you're off to explore new ideas, new lands. Some of you, this is about you taking charge of your own destiny because you're hitting some goals that you've wanted. The King of Wands is very goal-oriented, very driven. Now, he may be an entrepreneur, or he may be a business owner, or even if you do work for someone else, Virgo, you may be a boss or a leader in that dynamic or in that energy. Or you may get offered a position that has to do with being a boss here and running things. Even if you work for someone else, you may be the one that has that flexibility here to do and go as you wish, because I feel like you're a very good people person. This King of Wands is somebody who is very successful. He may be a spiritual influencer, he may be a motivational speaker, but he helps other people. And one of his beautiful best strengths is communication here. So you're finding that heaven on earth by connecting the emotions, the logical, and the heart, by healing past loss that you've been through, kind of getting out of your own way here and allowing things to finally take place and take action. King of Wands, you're definitely taking charge of your own destiny here. I like this for you. Let's take a look, Virgo, and see what questions your soul really wants you to ponder and consider at this time to help you grow, to help you thrive, and to help you bring in abundance. All right, what do we have? What else do we have here for Virgo? Thank you. Okay, so you're getting quite a few cards here with career and with bliss. So if you have been wanting to bring in more money, I mean, who doesn't, right, Virgo? But if you've been wanting some sort of happy moment or career switch up, promotion, side hustle, something to take off, August is your month. Now, underneath the action card, we have, from whom can I release my judgment right now? It says, judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are we placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it someone else? Release the shackles. Remember that card earlier? It literally had the shackles, and I said that you were finally breaking free. Even though that's a rope there tied around her hands, I feel like you're releasing some sort of something you judge. Now, it may not be a person. It may not even be yourself. It may be that you judge a situation that you were in, Virgo. And it says, release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. That's what I see you doing. And that's what's leading you to take this action. It says, look at the person you are judging. Now, it could be the person or the situation, but in this case, it could be even yourself at times for staying in a situation longer than you had hoped. Maybe it's a partner, maybe it's a boss. It says, see them as you are looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. So judgments here. This can also be releasing the attachments of other people judging you. Sometimes we don't realize that we hang on to other people's actions, and what that does is it takes our power away at times when we feel like we may be hanging on to some words or some loss or some pain that somebody may have caused us. But I feel like because you're letting that go, you're allowed to finally move forward. And like I said, it's kind of like you are the one that is unshackling yourself here. Underneath intuition, we have, am I letting fear stop me? So remember, Virgo, what I always say about fear, false evidence appearing real. Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. What are you doing here? You're taking action. I love this. You're definitely stepping into your power this month, Virgo. Anything that you felt stuck in, anything that you felt fearful to do, or you let some sort of anxiety or worry get the best of you, I feel like you're really stepping into your power here. Today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Beautiful. You're not letting fear stop you. And right when you think that you're froze or you stall up, like it says, or maybe you want to give up on something, that's when you go inward. And that's when you might get that pressure on your third eye, or maybe your head starts to tingle, or maybe your ears start to ring. Pay attention here, because when fear or that ego starts to creep in, Spirit says, no, 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 Virgo, you're here to move forward. No staying stuck. We're here to help you. We're here to guide you. Now, underneath career and bliss, which you've seen, they came out together, you actually have 3 cards. And wow, very, very beautiful. You have, do I know all of my strengths, and am I using them? And it says here, Virgo, we all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. No wonder you have bliss and career, because you are in your zone of genius this month, or in the month of August. This is about you using your strengths, capitalizing on your strengths. Not letting your weaknesses, which can be fearful at times, not let them hinder or get the best of you here. It says this inspires others to do the same when we lead and live with our strengths. I really like this because it says, ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? There's something that you may be doing, whether you're a coach, you're a mentor, you could be, a business owner. Maybe you're helping people get better insurance rates, or you may be helping people get healthcare. There's just something that you're doing that helps other people, but you're climbing as well, because you're using it could be interpersonal skills, communication skills. It could be using your strengths, like it says here, to really benefit the lives of others, but help your career grow at the same time. Now we also have, where am I called to use my voice right now? And we just said communication skills. I love this. You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Some of you may be writing a book. Some of you, with that King of Wands energy, you may be a social media influencer. Maybe you're a YouTuber. Maybe you write a blog or a vlog. There's something within you that needs to be expressed. And it says, share your story with at least one person today, Virgo. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. This is gorgeous. I love this. And lastly here, am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Are you going through some change, Virgo? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose? Now here's that Five of Cups energy. From what you might lose to what you might gain. Endings are actually new beginnings. I love this. And you're absolutely focusing. You have that choice. That Five of Cups energy that was showing up earlier can talk about disappointment, but when you start to see that maybe that rejection was protection, or perhaps that opportunity wasn't meant for you at that time because something better is coming in. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart, take a breath, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. What's coming? Well, you got some heaven on earth. You have some bliss here. So I really like this. Happiness, unconditional love, sunshine, wish fulfillment. So whatever it is that you've been wishing for, pay attention here, because I feel like the more you focus on the gain versus the loss, the more that you are going to enjoy your life. Powerful stuff here, Virgo. Now, last but not least, let's get a few messages from your spiritual team. What do we have here? We have, you are not alone. Some of you may feel alone in your success or alone in your endeavors. Maybe you're single and you'd like to bring in a companion. We have listen underneath intuition. Wow. Okay. And then we also have caregiver and some soul solitude for career. Some of you are in a caregiving career for sure. Oh, I didn't even see these sneaky little buggers down here. We'll have to tune into those. So underneath action, because that's how I read this spread here, is underneath action and judgment, we have, you are not alone. So there may have been something or a situation that you felt a little bit alone, or you felt maybe at times the universe didn't have your back, or you felt judged from other people. It says, we are here for you and we never left, Virgo. Through all the sadness, the loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, your friends and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. So knowing that you're not alone in this action, that you are fully supported, can really help you grow and evolve. Now, underneath intuition and fear, you have listen. This is about listening to that intuitive self here. You can see that her eyes are closed, and she has a lot going on in that crown chakra here. And it says you have to be willing to listen if you want to fully understand someone, or even understand spirit. Now is not the time to necessarily be offering your advice, which I do feel like that's coming in, but I feel like most importantly, this is saying be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what is being said, but to what lies beneath the words. What I'm getting intuitively here is this is about listening to yourself, because other people, especially with this judgment, other people may coerce you to move in a certain direction, or they may at times tend to manipulate, even unknowingly to you, through words, through comments, through maybe jabs. They may tend to manipulate your thoughts, your views, your opinions. But this is about listening to yourself, listening to your intuition. Now, underneath career and bliss, you have a lot going on over here. I just love this, Virgo. I'm excited. We're going to save those for last since I didn't even see those sneak out. We have some soul solitude. So there may be something in your career that you are doing independently, you are doing on your own, or you may work better. Even though there's communication, I'm just sensing that you may work better on this project, this creative idea, or this new turning point in your career. I feel like you may work better on your own, or coming up with your ideas that you share here. It says your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and a time for you. So it sounds a little counterintuitive because we have action here. Now, just because this is saying there needs a little bit of time out to pause and reflect, I feel like this has to do with your career, but you are moving forward here in anything you felt stuck with. I feel like this is about you taking a little bit of maybe a walk, especially if you're a creative, especially if you do something in your career that has to do with, you coming up with a plan or a story or revising. There's an energy here of you taking time out by yourself to kind of get renewed. Feel that sense of renewal so you are motivated to move forward. Now, some of you are caregivers. Maybe you are working in the medical profession, or you could, again, be a coach, a mentor, a guide. But it says, we are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love that you provide to others. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being. And that may be the soul solitude as well. Even though you're climbing, even though you're thriving, I feel like this is saying take care of you with the caregiver and the soul solitude. Yes, you put a lot of energy out to everybody else, which is fantastic, but just make sure you're taking some time in the month of August for yourself. And last but not least here, what do we have? Oh, wow. There's the nature that we just talked about here, Virgo. So getting out in nature is going to be very healing, very therapeutic. This is time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend quality time outdoors. There's heaven on earth here. Some of you may find a spot. Maybe you actually work at this location. Maybe you take your work outside to do as well. Maybe you take your laptop or your phone or your cup of coffee or tea and take it outside and do some work. But you may feel complete bliss with where you're at. There's some sort of spot in nature you may find this month or in the month of August that you really enjoy. And last but not least, a mother's love. Some of you have mothers who've crossed over to the other side, who've went home. And this is a really, really beautiful energy coming in here. Very soft, but also very nurturing. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Special bond of love can never be broken. And I just heard the name Bonnie. Bonnie. So if that is your name, Bonnie, or if that is your mother's name. Now, it doesn't mean that your mother has crossed over. She certainly may have. It could be a grandmother as well. But this could also mean some of you may be very distant from your mother, either physically or even emotionally. But this is saying that there's still that connection. There's still that bond. And you may be dreaming about your mother. There could be something in the month of August regarding an anniversary, a birthday, or a celebration of life, something around that energy as well. So please take that as it resonates. All right, Virgo, you have a very powerful, powerful month coming in, full of action, full of bliss, full of career. Don't let fear stop you. Focus on the positive, not the negative. Focus on your strengths. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need them most. All right, Virgo, sending lots of love and light. Thanks for tuning in.